who the fuck are you?
And what do we have a decade later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
My men are still lying out there, and I can't even bury them!
Died in an anomaly. Shot by loners. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. You cannot kill God. Just like you cannot get rid of the sky up above. I am blind, but it is you who cannot see.
Welcome to our comprehensive guide for Stalker 2, the long-awaited sequel to the iconic Stalker franchise. Developed by GSC Game World, this first-person shooter takes players on a thrilling journey through the irradiated wastelands of the Chernobyl exclusion zone. With its immersive open-world gameplay, terrifying anomalies, and vicious mutant creatures, Stalker 2 promises to be an unforgettable experience for both fans of the original series and newcomers alike. In this video, we'll be diving deep into the game's mechanics, story, and everything else you need to know before embarking on your own journey into the zone. So grab your gas mask and let's get started. Despite facing delays and development challenges due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, GSC Game World is still on course to release Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl in 2023. The long-awaited sequel to Stalker, Call of Pripyat is almost complete, and fans are eager to see more of the game's impressive features, including the immersive open world, well-crafted weaponry, terrifying mutants, and fascinating anomalies. However, with recent threats of spoilers from pro-Russian hackers, players need to exercise caution when browsing the internet. Fortunately, we have kept this page spoiler-free and provide you with everything you need to know about Stalker 2, one of the year's most anticipated horror games. According to the official Steam page for Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl, the game has a tentative release date of December 2023. However, it is important to note that this date may be subject to change, as it is likely a placeholder while GSC Game World finalizes development. Originally scheduled for release on April 22, 2022, the game was later delayed to December 7, 2022. Further development complications resulting from the Russian invasion of Ukraine led to additional delays. As such, fans should keep an eye out for any updates regarding the game's official release date. Stalker 2 has been confirmed for release on PC and Xbox Series X platforms. The game will be available on popular digital storefronts including Steam, Epic Games Store, Microsoft Store, and GOG for PC players. Xbox Game Pass subscribers will also have access to the game. The developers have assured fans that they are working hard to ensure a consistent level of game experience and immersion, regardless of the platform players choose to play on. At the moment, Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl is only confirmed for release on PC and Xbox Series X platforms, and there has been no official announcement regarding a PS5 version. However, leaked Microsoft documents that emerged during the Apple vs. Epic court case suggest that the Xbox Game Studios' exclusivity window lasts for only 3 months. This means that a PS5 release of Stalker 2 is not entirely out of the question. Fans of the game will need to keep an eye out for any official updates regarding the game's potential release on the PS5. The Stalker 2 gameplay trailer, available for viewing above, showcases the eerie atmosphere of the Chornobyl exclusion zone and highlights some of the groundbreaking features that GSC Game World is incorporating into the game using Unreal Engine 5, photogrammetry technologies, and advanced motion capture techniques for both full-body and facial animations. The trailer demonstrates the high level of detail and immersive atmosphere that players can expect from the game upon its release in 2023. According to GSC, the stunning visuals and gameplay features showcased in the Stalker 2 trailers are a true representation of what players can expect from the final game. The story of Stalker 2 will transport players to the heart of Chornobyl, a perilous region deep within the exclusion zone. While the game serves as a sequel to the original Stalker trilogy, the developers at GSC Game World have stated that prior knowledge of the series is not required to fully appreciate and comprehend Heart of Chornobyl. In the game, players will take on the role of a character named Skiff, whose actions will have both immediate and far-reaching consequences on the game's non-linear narrative. While further details about the game's plot are currently scarce, it's clear that players can expect a gripping and immersive experience set within a richly realized post-apocalyptic world. Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl will introduce a fully seamless open world, a first for the Stalker franchise, where players will have access to expansive areas without the need for specific access points as in the original trilogy. According to GSC Game World, this game will feature one of the largest open worlds in video games with over 60 square kilometers of space to explore. Due to the vastness of the Chornobyl exclusion zone, the studio estimates that it will take players more than 100 hours of gameplay to explore its secrets. Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl is a hybrid of a large-scale first-person shooter and intricately designed immersive sim, with impressive results according to gameplay trailers and comments from GSC Game World. Survival is a crucial aspect in the game, as staying alive in the hazardous zone is a challenge. The game features a full day-night cycle and dynamic weather, and players must manage survival mechanics such as hunger, sleeping, bleeding, and radiation effects while navigating the treacherous Chornobyl exclusion zone's anomalies. GSC Game World has revamped its A-Life system to simulate life in the zone realistically. Factions and mutants will be fighting for territory, migrating, capturing new areas, or retreating to safer places, resulting in unique gameplay experiences each time. Surviving in the zone is only the beginning of the challenges in Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl. Players will also face off against a range of mutants, caused by prolonged exposure to radiation, and other factions of human Stalkers searching for valuable artifacts to sell beyond the zone's borders. In the game's reveal trailer, an artifact known as Jelly is seen in the swamps, which is said to regenerate stamina. GSC Game World is building upon the first-person shooter foundation of the original trilogy by introducing aggressive and intelligent AI, pushing players to adapt their tactics. With over 30 weapon types, each with unique modifications, players can install some mods in the field, like silencers or scopes, while more complex upgrades require a technician. Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl is a unique combination of both old and new elements. Although set in a modern world and serving as a standalone sequel, it still builds on the foundations laid down by the original game, which means that players may encounter some familiar faces and factions. However, given the hazardous nature of the zone, it is difficult to predict who has survived over the years, and the same holds true for the mutants, many of whom may be unrecognizable due to their exposure to the anomalies and radioactive areas of the zone. The trailers for Stalker 2 have only given us a glimpse of the new anomalies that will be present in the game, such as the gravity and carousel anomalies from the previous games, as well as the Gilka 01, a brand new anomaly detector. If you are new to the Stalker franchise or have not read Roadside Picnic, a classic novel by Arkady and Boris Strugatsky, you should be prepared to use these detectors to navigate through different areas of the zone. If you're curious about the scenes in the trailer that show Skiff throwing nuts and bolts in front of him, that's because he's using them to detect anomalies. Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl was originally scheduled for release on April 28, 2022, but it was later delayed to December 2022. However, in March 2022, the development of the game was suspended indefinitely due to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, and it was not until May 2022 that GSC Game World announced that development had resumed. In June 2022, the studio announced that much of the game's development would take place in a new office in Prague and that the game was now scheduled for release in 2023. Thank you for watching this video about Stalker 2, Heart of Chornobyl. We hope you found this information informative and exciting. Stay tuned for more updates on this highly anticipated game. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time.